Peace, family. I'm your sister with the curly braids, Vicki Dillard, and I'm so pleased to be here on my own channel at Vicki Dillard TV on YouTube, or you can reach me directly at vickidillard.tv. I know I am coming to you live and direct for a very brief war briefing. Why? Because I have an upcoming interview in just a few minutes with the great Dr. Mayat. I made sure that I put the link, pinned the link in the chat so you can join us, beloved. You don't want to miss it, okay? So everybody, if you would, as you come in, please come in giving us a big thumbs up, thumbs up. Be sure to like, be sure to share. You can also be sure to text me at 303-529-2572. That's 303-529-2572. I hope I can see you all's comments when you start to put them in there, family. But I want to welcome every single one of you today. Thumbs up, share. Welcome. All right, dear family. Okay, now I think I can start to see some of your comments. Thumbs up, share, family. Stay connected with me. Those of you who are my true supporters, I know you as Vicki Nation. So text me directly at 303-529-2572. Somebody put that in the chat for me, okay? Peace, dear family. Now, I'm going to talk about this Sesame Street story. There's been so many different stories that I've been seeing out there concerning Sesame Street. Thank you, Derek. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. Derek says, keep bringing the real queen. Oh, I will, beloved. And Derek, you're such a faithful supporter, and you're always one of the first to financially give. And it does matter. I appreciate when everybody that comments, that's a form of giving. Everyone that shares, that's a form of giving. When you tune in, when you thumbs up, when you like, when you let other folks know that I'm here, when you repost, when you retweet, when you make the Vicki show more visible, you are giving. And when you give financially, that's also a great form of energy because you are keeping the war chest full when you do that. And of course, when you do super chats, they take at least 30% or so out. But we want to thank all of you. And I want you to know that when I release a blessing over your gift, we have the power to expand and to multiply our gifts. And I want you to know how much that means to me. So thank you so very much. Now, family, I want you all to see something here. I saw this article because I've been seeing so much coverage on this, and I wanted to discuss this with you. The View, Whoopi Goldberg contacted Sesame Street. Why do I keep mispronouncing that? About ignoring young Black kids in a viral video, right? Let me tell you why the View's Whoopi Goldberg did it. Are y'all hearing me? Now let me pull up. I want you to see this footage for those of you that don't know and may have missed it, that Sesame Street, what clearly appears to most intelligent people to be, ignored our Black babies. I'm going to tell you why it's important that we cover this, but I'm also going to tell you the truth, the reason why other folks are jumping on this. Are y'all hearing me today? Now watch this. Let me get ready to pull this up. Give me just 1 second. Watch this. Watch this, family. Okay, here we go. Copyright Act 1976, allowances made for purposes such as fair use, criticism, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Hold on. Let's see. Y'all give me a minute here. Y'all know I'm live and direct. Your sister with the curly braids doing this. Talk Black to me. And I don't have time to do a big post on this right now, but I want to put this up because I want y'all to see something. The Congressional Black Caucus, family, Are y'all hearing me? And Whoopi Goldberg all contacted Sesame Street. Now, I'm about to tell you why we in the new black media are discussing it. And then I'm going to tell you why black looking people and useless so-called civil rights organizations are discussing it. Talk black to me. Watch this. Thumbs up, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Okay, here it is. Let me get the sound right. Hold on one second. Did I say that already? Copyright Act of 1976, allowances made for purposes such as fair use, criticism, comment, news, teaching, reporting, scholarship, and research. Fair use is use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Non-profit or educational use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Family, come on in. Share. Your sister with the curly braids. Some of y'all dubbed me the queen of black media. I didn't come up with that. The first magazine, The Rise, first called me that. And some of you, I'm here with you today. So I want you all to listen to this. Now watch this, y'all. Look. Now I'm gonna tell you why that's important, but I want you to look at the next clip because this is not the only time this has happened. Shout out to the footage of House of Mayhem that I saw this on. You gone? Oh, it wasn't part of it? I thought it was part of it. That's why I didn't even focus on it. Hey! Who said it's okay, Big Bird? Hey! Did y'all see that? Y'all see that? Did y'all see that? Let me turn that sound down because I don't want no problems. Y'all know how some of the platforms with music. Look. Y'all see that? Look. Y'all keep sharing the broadcast, family. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Y'all look. So, family, it appears that this is a major problem and a pattern. Now, let me tell you why I'm discussing this. How many of you all remember me doing back-to-back nonstop footage for a very long time now, whether I was on other large platforms that I've helped to build over the years, or whether it's been since I've been doing my own live weekly shows here? How many of you all remember, and I'm going to use one of the recent examples, when I broke down for you and gave you receipts about the history of the WKKK? You are familiar with the KKK because that's the Ku Klux Klan. The WKKK is the Women's Ku Klux Klan. These were auxiliaries all over the country. White women went from making the capes of the white supremacists that was burning down our churches and stringing up black people and setting them on fire and crucifying them. They went from making their outfits and making sure they had their beards when they came home with black blood on their hands. Y'all know we're the home of the hand claps and the gavel raps. Let me say that again. The Vicki Show is the home of the hand claps and the gavel raps. I taught you. That's right. Somebody said it. Somebody said they were the daughters. Others of you said, yes, I remember. Somebody said, teach our children the truth. Listen. One of the things about the WKKK, what made them so powerful is because they were considered, one of their names had the word poison in them. It was the white women that came up with the lingo for their racist organizations. It was the white women that taught them how to be effective in schools, in PTAs, in churches, in social groups and gatherings, at the grocery store. This means they're the most effective because they're the ones that help to indoctrinate this. And this is the reason we think they're so dangerous. Your auxiliary of Becky's and Karen's and Gretchen's, because many of your children's teachers overwhelmingly are white women. And we know today that it was the white women many years ago that first started reporting your very little black babies in kindergarten, Head Start, first and second and third grade, saying that they were difficult to teach and referring them for therapy and psychologists and drugs. It was the white women that were helping the schools get extra money for making these referrals. It's the white women that helped to lie about our history. And when they see the potential in the greatest resources that black people have, when they see the genius in the babies, they were sent there as spiritual abortionists. Y'all better talk black to me. The abortion you need to really be concerned about is the miseducation of the black babies. They see the genius in them and they shut it down at an early stage. They do warfare in ways that your babies don't even know or are unable to recognize. No, I may not be an official member of the Nation of Islam. No, we don't have to be. But the Honorable Elijah Muhammad said something that was so true nearly a century ago. The Honorable Elijah Muhammad said that if your enemy, and I'm paraphrasing that part, if your enemy won't treat you right, your enemy will not teach you right. Shout out J Bubble for your gift. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. That's right, J Bubba. I did some content on that for the African Diaspora News channel. So whenever that streams, you'll see my content on that. I literally just talked about her. Stay tuned, beloved. I'm going to say this again. Shout out to our moderators in the digital building, my sister Rashida and Cool Keezy, members of the Vicki Nation, who are amazing supporters just like you all that are watching us, but they're giving up their time and effort to be with us today and to help their sister out. Cool Kizzy, by the way, my operations managers tried to reach out to you, brother. Just FYI. We'll touch base later about a yummy project that I can't wait to share with you, family, in due course. Now, listen, the reason I keep telling you this is important to discuss Sesame Street, because I'm trying to show you how the indoctrination of white supremacy and how it shapes the mind and makes our babies weak and they don't manifest their potential like they should. When we talk about white supremacy, family, white supremacy, we're not sitting here. Some of you say, well, Vicki, don't use the word white supremacy, baby. I have a whole dictionary. The dictionary is a book of words. I'm a wordsmith in my own way. When I'm using the word white supremacy, I'm not saying that white folks innately and inherently are more supreme than us. What? Do you watch my show? Where's my globe? Y'all see it? And my throne sitting next to it. Whose world is this? I teach you that we're the original people. I tell you that this is our planet. So you know darn well I'm not sitting here telling you that members of the oppressive class are innately and inherently supreme to us. What we're referring to when we say white supremacy, we're talking about how the indoctrination, how the mindset works in systems and institutions, and how that affected thinking and mindset pervades every area of people activity around the world. That's how they dominate. The legal system, Wall Street, military, all forms of industry. Talk black to me. We're bringing that up to let you know, Houston, we have a problem. This is what we mean when we say this is our world, and we're talking about the changing of the guards and the changing of the gods on the earth. We're saying that we're retaking these places of authority because we're manifesting sovereignty in our own selves and in the Black nation, beloved, based on freedom, justice, and righteousness, but also divine pleasure and power, divine equity. Talk Black to me. But the Sesame Street incident is important because it's letting you know that in every area it manifests. And when you're seeing that our babies are being ignored, that's a seed sown. This is the reason why that if you can't afford to teach your own Black babies or put them in a very Black school that empowers them, then it is your job, mother and mama and dad, to debrief your babies. That means that it's your job to take them to a Black museum. If you don't know all the facts, it's your job to get a documentary and have pizza night so that you can educate your babies. And after it's over, ask them questions about it. It's your job to be creative about letting them know about your history, Black accomplishments. It's your job to get them involved in different things that's going to empower them and teach them how they can be divine Black manifestors, divine Black bosses, Black business owners, and so much more. Do you understand? It's your job to debrief them. There are unique ways that you're able to do that if you can afford tuition to put them in a Black school or to teach them yourself. And rather than trying to initially say what you can't do and why you can't do it, why don't you go to Spirit and ask Spirit, in what way can you sow seeds so that your babies are not intentionally miseducated and setting back the Black nation altogether? Because the Black nation suffers when one of us suffers. And the headquarters for the Black nation is the Black home, which is why it's so dangerous when your open enemy has access to the greatest treasure we have, that being our children. Now, let me get back to Whoopi Goldberg, who is a prominent and proud member of LOM. How many of y'all know what LOM is? LOM is part of the Victionary, not the dictionary. I said LOM is part of the Victionary, not the dictionary. LOM, L-O-M, hashtag L-O-M, is an acronym for League of Mammies. I came up with that phrase a very long time ago because these League of Mammy members, Black-looking people, females, and I'm getting ready to go here because I got to get ready for the interview that's getting ready to happen in about 15 minutes, family. The link is pinned at the top. Make sure that you connect with me and Dr. Maya. Dr. Maya is a powerful, beautiful sister who educates the masses. She has a YouTube channel. I believe she has a Facebook channel. She has her Instagram. I believe she was also in one of our brother Tariq Nasheed's documentaries. I was so pleased to receive an invitation from her to do an interview today. And so I will be live in just a few moments with our dear sister. Again, the link is above if you want to view that interview. Now, the League of Mammies are Black-looking women who are strategically placed in certain platforms, whether it's in print media, for newspapers, magazines, television, and the like, right? They have those specific platforms so that they can bolster and be allies to white supremacy and to disrespect and to diminish Black people from true progressive action and freedom and success. That's why I call them Black looking. Damon said, Vicki, we love you and don't you ever forget it. Thank you, precious. You all have some of the sweetest comments. I'm not ignoring you. ATM African said, teach them, Vicki. Well, in Louisiana, they're putting memos to speaker up and the kids don't show up for school. I'm not sure what you're saying there, beloved, but it's our job to get involved with that. So LOM is the League of Mammies. That's exactly right. These are broken Black women, Black-looking women. There's some of you call sisters and say, well, Vicki, don't attack the sisters. They're not sisters. It's one thing if they're willing to be allies to Zaddy. They're willing to lick the boots of Zaddy and Miss Ann. My problem when I'm starting to call out like people like Jamil Hill, people like Amanda Seals, when I'm calling out Whoopi Goldberg, Joyless Reed, Oprah Winfrey, and Kale King, and other women similarly situated, God, today, It's because they use their platforms to dog black people like Oprah and Cal did against Michael Jackson, dang near a decade after his death. Dogged him on behalf of a white man. Talk black to me. Kobe, our brother Kobe wasn't even in the ground good, and Cal King, funny looking self, tried to throw him under the bus with a thrown out case that was initiated that never completed, and no wrongdoing was ever officially found. We heard a whole lot of stuff about the girl who accused him. He wasn't convicted in a court of law, but you saw what Cal King did. I said her name right. Somebody say, eat your vegetables. Kale and okra. That's what she's known as among black society. But Whoopi did this. I gotta go. The View, Whoopi Goldberg contacted Sesame Street about the Sesame Place ignoring young black kids. Y'all listen to this. The reason this is important is because I always go off on Whoopi because Whoopi uses her platform to suck up the white people. Even when they spit in her face and stab her in her back, she doesn't care. She still finds a way to cape for them. I know she's trying to do that movie about Emmett Till. But they still do that suck up in the Oprah Winfrey type. They'll do black movies like Oprah does, but it makes black people look stupid and crazy or make us forgive so that we can stay in bondage another 500 years. Peep the game, family. I gotta go. Watch this. The panelists, The View, including Whoopi Goldberg, Sunny Hostin, Sarah Haynes, Joy Behar, Lindsey Grainer, are responding to a viral video from Sesame Place in Pennsylvania where two black girls were seemingly ignored by a performer dressed at the Sesame Street Muppet Rosetta. Watch this. Goldberg pointed out that the park is owned by SeaWorld Parks and Entertainment and believes the video is sparking consequences. Okay, so watch this. Watch this. Watch this. I'm skipping down to the part that I want you to hear. Well, I'll tell you why this happened because I talked to the people at Sesame Street. This Whoopi. The help. I talked to the people at Sesame Street. Oh, no problem. That's good, Whoopi. Why did you talk to them? Because we know you got a history of not getting involved directly in racist acts. Whoopi, you're the one that always make excuses for white people. You will say they did something, but you will explain why they did it, and then you'll tell us to kumbaya and shut up. So why did you call them, Whoopi? Listen. Because I work with them a lot. And I said, what the hell? And basically they said, listen, we're all over this because our characters, the children must feel like these characters are the characters they expect them to be. So we're all over this. Whoopi goes on to say, so I suspect a lot of what they're going to be doing, all the diversity training, all that stuff is coming from Sesame World Workshop, saying, oh no, whoever's dealing with these characters, they're going to have the information they need. She's still defending them. But she's defending them because they pay her. Whoopi didn't get involved in anything else. We have been effectively, I gotta go. We have been effectively calling out Whoopi. Even Sunny Hostin. We've been so effective in calling out Joy Behar. We've been effectively calling out Okra and Kale. That they're trying to rush to make it look like to make it look so before it's revealed that they're getting paid by these racists. Oh, I called them because I work with them a lot. Put that out there. Share this link. I got to go. They're waiting for me to come online, family. I love you so much. I'm your sister with the curly braids. Share this broadcast. Register today for Vicki University. That's my spiritual school. You can get an entire month worth of masterminds. I'm going to be doing them almost every week, at least 3 times a month, 3 weeks, week after week after week. You're going to get supernatural, practical insight that's going to change the world. Miracles and wonders. Oh, follow my work. Baby, I'm known as the goddess guru, whether they like it or not, baby. It's not just the words that I say. It's the power that comes with your sister with the curly braids. You can join for only $44 for the entire month. Go to my website, VickiPlanet.com. The link is below. The link is in the chat. Thank you, Rashida. VickiPlanet.com. VickiPlanet.com. That's VICKI Planet.com. PLANET.com. $44. Class in session. August. $44. Your life will never be the same.